What is up? So now that I've kind of gotten, we're kind of starting to get the whole cabin rolling. We're going to be going full speed ahead here soon, building the cabin and getting it ready for um, basically to be able to be completely off grid. Um, have a place to, um, go out and kind of live kind of a small, simple life when we're there. So it'll be a good kind of camping area. If something happens with our economy, it will be our go-to place to get away from the city, which is where we kind of live now. Um, so being out there, I want to be able to have some luxury too, though. I don't want to just go out there and be like, oh, yeah, we're completely, no multimedia, no nothing, So we're going to hook up some basic things, but one of the things I wanted was a way to watch TV, watch movies, and like most people, they'll buy these big movie TVs and stuff, and I was like, well, I want to use some of the stuff that I have here. I want to use stuff that I have readily available that will allow me to do more than just watch movies. I would like to be able to have a Wi-Fi network there, even though I'm not connected to the internet. I could connect multiple devices to it to be able to control things and see things within the cabin. And so one of the things I thought was running like some of these larger TVs takes a lot of juice. Like a regular 32-inch TV takes a lot of power to run, and we're going to be running everything off a battery bank, which will be probably 12 or 24 volt system, whichever way I go. But the inverter will step down to AC. So I came up with a conclusion because and I was goofing around with this, which was building a monitor out of an old laptop. And I have this pretty neat little inverter. Will let you connect standard VGA or, you know, it's got many different connections on it. So I have this. I have this screen, which is a standard, 17-inch screen. What I originally thought about doing was buying like an old 50s TV cabinet and mounting everything in it so it have this really rustic vintage look, which was a really cool idea. But the only problem is those cabinets are really expensive. As in really expensive, it's more than I want to put into it. Those cabinets usually. The cheapest one I've found so far was about $150, which was close enough for me to go out and get. And I was like, do I really want to spend $150 on a wooden cabinet, even though it is like a vintage cabinet? It's a good idea. Maybe one day if I run into one cheaper, I'll just grab it up and transfer all the stuff. But I ended up deciding I have a small surround sound like subsystem, so it's got a little subwoofer and two tweeters. That is a little surround sound unit. It doesn't take much power. It's really low wattage, so I figured I'd use that so it'll have a really good sound. So I could use that for the sound. I have the screen for viewable options. Now I wanted to run this. Basically runs XMBC, which is a multimedia platform, which you can play many different types of media files. And so I'm going to run this as the brains of the unit. It will also have a small Wi-Fi router, really low wattage Wi-Fi router mounted in there too. And that in itself will be able to have a network, so I'll be able to connect to the TV network via a laptop. So if, say, my wife is upstairs, because we may end up building upstairs and downstairs, that's kind of still in the talks, but wherever she is, if she's watching something and I wanted to watch something on a different laptop, if I'm like outside sitting on the front porch or something, then I could pull it up on my laptop, connect to the network, and be able to stream media off the same media source. Meaning she could be watching something, I can be watching something totally different. If Adrian's there and she has a tablet, she could actually stream directly off of the network too, straight to a tablet and watch whatever movie she wanted to watch. Um, the one cool thing about this is all of this stuff is pretty low wattage. And right now I have this, which is basically my multimedia source. I've been ripping movies to this, and also getting movies from other sources. But right now I have 494 directories, not including the stuff that I haven't organized yet. Uh, that's not 400 movies, because some of those are TV series, so like a directory full of a TV series, like say The Honeymooners, which is like an older show that came out way back in the day. That's on there. I have pretty much every season that was ever made of that. And then there's a lot of stuff like Three's Company and different shows like Magnum PI. I have a lot of seasons of that, not including just regular movies like all the Star Wars trilogy stuff and just all the stuff. And it's a lot of the movies that I have here that I've ripped and crushed them so that they're very small files, and they still have the same quality as you would have on the DVD. But I can stream them directly off this device, and I actually have the device set up now where we're going to. It'll have all our movies on there, and then different TV shows, a lot of kids stuff. I'm going to split it up so each directory will be will have certain things, like there'll be a kids directory for kids movies and TV shows, and then the adult directory, which will have pretty much all of our stuff, horror movies and different things like that. And then there'll be another directory which will be music, and I'll be able to have music that'll be readily available, and we could broadcast music to your headphones, or if you have a radio or something, you'd be able. It'll connect Wi-Fi. You can connect to the network and be listening to music while you're just roaming around, outside in the woods. Because I'm going to broadcast the SID around the perimeter of our land. So it'll be cool. Just some of the ideas that I had, and it's cool because I can bring this device back and forth with me whenever I'm not there, and add movies and music or whatever I need to do. So it's cool. That way we'll be off the grid, but still be able to have luxuries of, doing whatever we're going to do. So if I'm splitting wood, I can listen to music directly off my device, stream wirelessly around the perimeter of my land, which will be cool. All right, you guys take it easy. Peace out.